Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel motorvibe_110. The 2026 Jeep Willys 4x4 pickup isn't just a truck. It's a throwback to an era when function ruled form, when durability was expected and not questioned, and when a vehicle was an extension of your spirit for adventure. This machine is more than a tool. It's a companion for the wild, a relentless force of engineering heritage combined with modern precision. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't just go off-road, it was born there. And now, in its 2026 avatar, the Willys 4x4 pickup returns to tell the world that some legends never die, they just evolve. The soul of this beast lies beneath the hood. The 2026 Willys pickup features a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine tuned for torque heavy duty. This is not about just horsepower anymore, this is about climbing rocks, hauling loads, crawling through mud, and punching through snow. With 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, it isn't the kind of power that screams at you on asphalt, it's the kind that grits its teeth in silence and pulls you out of trouble. Mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, every gear change feels deliberate, purposeful, and tuned for versatility. Whether you're towing a trailer through a canyon or creeping through a stream bed, this drivetrain delivers. Jeep's Select Track 4x4 system ensures constant torque distribution. Unlike part-time systems, this one's always thinking, always adapting, always ready. You don't switch it on. You just drive. And the Willys takes care of the rest. When the terrain changes, it adjusts. When traction shifts, it recalibrates. When you hit a steep incline, it digs in. This system doesn't ask questions. It just works. The design is unmistakably Willys. Boxy, bold, rugged, it's the kind of aesthetic that announces itself without apology. With steel bumpers, exposed tow hooks, and the classic vertical slat grille, it looks like a war machine that's been refined for civilian dominance. LED headlights with signature halo DRLs slice through the darkness, while the squared-off fenders nod proudly to its ancestry. And those wheels, black 17-inch alloys wrapped in 33-inch mud terrain tires, they're not for show. They're built to shred trail, claw rock, and spit gravel. They don't glisten, they grind. The short overhangs, high approach and departure angles, and solid axles give it articulation like a gymnast and toughness like a tank. Whether you're tackling Moab trails or crawling over fallen logs in the Pacific Northwest, the Willys 4x4 pickup turns obstacles into playgrounds. And with 11.1 inches of ground clearance, there's not much that stands in its way. The interior is functional yet surprisingly refined. Step inside and you're met with a cabin that respects mud, embraces water, and still manages to feel like home. The all-weather mats and washable surfaces say, "Bring it on," while the leather-trimmed seats with contrast stitching say, "Stay a while." The dashboard is retro-modern. Analog gauges with digital inserts. Toggle switches. A center-mounted touchscreen that doesn't scream for attention but always responds when you need it. The Uconnect 5 system with a 10.1-inch display supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and includes an off-road interface that shows pitch, roll, drivetrain status, and even tire pressure individually. Every bit of data that matters when you're off the grid is right there, clear, easy, and instant. Storage is everywhere. Under-seat bins, lockable center console, bed-mounted cargo system with modular racks. And speaking of the bed, it's short, strong, and smart. The steel bed is lined with a high-strength composite and includes a 400-watt power inverter, built-in tie-downs, and a hidden compartment perfect for tools, recovery gear, or even a winch controller. And yes, it comes pre-wired for auxiliary lighting and air compressors. The roof. Removable. Doors. Also removable. Windshield. Foldable. This is not just a pickup. It's a modular adventure machine. You strip it down when the weather's good and load it up when the road gets rough. It gives you the freedom to define what a truck should be. Safety doesn't take a backseat either. Forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, it's all here. But it doesn't feel like a nanny. It feels like a co-pilot. Something that watches your six while you focus on what's ahead. The Willys 4x4 pickup also comes in a plug-in hybrid 4Z trim for those who want torque without the tailpipe guilt. With a combined output of 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, the 4Z version launches like a rocket and climbs like a spider. With a 17 kWh battery, it can go about 21 miles on electric-only mode, perfect for silent trail exploration. And yes, it's still trail-rated. Still water-fording, still climbing, just quieter. The off-road cred of the Willys isn't marketing, it's mission. Skid plates, rock rails, tow hooks, Dana 44 axles, locking differentials, and a disconnecting sway bar, it's all factory standard. No need to upgrade, no need to modify, it's ready right off the lot. You buy it, you drive it, you go where others won't. The heritage is there, and you feel it. Every time you grip the chunky steering wheel. Every time you hear the exhaust rumble in low gear. Every time you shift into 4 low and feel the mechanical heartbeat of the drivetrain. It's like stepping into history with modern boots. Jeep didn't reinvent the Willys, they honored it. They resurrected it. They respected what made it great and gave it the tools to survive the world we live in now. Owning this truck isn't just about capability. It's about attitude. It's about parking in a sea of crossovers and knowing yours could drive over the others if it had to. It's about mud on the tires and dust on the hood. It's about mornings that start with adventure and nights that end beside a campfire miles from the nearest Wi-Fi signal. People will ask why. Why choose something so rugged, so raw, so different? But those who know don't ask. They understand. Because this isn't for mall crawling. This isn't for polished garage floors. This is for the ones who remember when roads were optional and rules were suggestions. It's for those who seek the kind of freedom that GPS can't define. The 2026 Willys 4x4 pickup comes in several trims, each more capable than the last. Base Sport, Mid-Tier Rubicon, and the full-blown Willys Recon Edition. Each one builds on the other, but the soul remains the same. No matter which one you choose, you're getting real 4x4 capability, real trail heritage, and real Jeep DNA. It tows up to 6,000 pounds. It can carry a payload of 1,600. It gets decent gas mileage for a truck this size, averaging around 19 mpg combined for the gas version and even better in the hybrid. But let's be honest, no one's buying this for efficiency. They're buying it because it speaks to something deeper. A calling to be wild. To escape the pavement. To live on your own terms. You can mount a tent on top. You can bolt a winch on the bumper. You can slap stickers on the tailgate and let the world know where you've been. This truck wears scars like badges. Every scratch is a memory. Every dent is a story. Every muddy streak is proof of life well lived. And here's the thing, it's reliable. This isn't a concept truck. This isn't a luxury showpiece. This is a daily driver, a weekend warrior, and a trail hound all in one. It starts every time. It fights through snowstorms. It hauls lumber, gear, dogs, bikes, and whatever else you throw at it. It does the job and then begs for more. The ride isn't soft. It's not supposed to be. It's honest. You feel the road. You feel the trail. You feel alive. This is not comfort engineered to numb you, it's built to connect you. To the world. To your journey. To every bump and bruise and roar of the engine. The 2026 Jeep Willys 4x4 pickup isn't for everyone. It's not supposed to be. It's for the ones who build their own path. Who don't mind dirt under their fingernails. Who choose experience over ease. Who aren't afraid to push a little harder, go a little farther, and live a little louder. It's for the ones who've been waiting for something real. Something raw. Something that doesn't apologize for being what it is. This is not a compromise. This is a declaration, a challenge, a promise. And for those who accept it, the road ahead isn't just a path, it's a playground. So whether you're deep in the Rockies, climbing desert dunes, fording streams in the Appalachians, or just heading to a job site that's 3 miles off-grid, the Willys 4x4 pickup is ready. And waiting. With history in its veins. With power in its heart. And with freedom in every turn of the wheel. You don't just drive this truck. You become a part of it. A part of something bigger. Something older. Something that doesn't care about trends or timelines. Because when you're behind the wheel of the 2026 Jeep Willys 4x4 pickup, you're not just going somewhere. You're going everywhere.